Hello. Oh, God, I haven't uploaded a video in a few days. Don't worry, I haven't been ignoring you lovely souls. I've just been, doing some shit which I shall detail. But first, I will start off. I remember one, I think it was a couple of videos ago, I don't know. Sometime in the start of the week, I said, yeah, I'm going to upload the Rest the Fire Red LP for, like, the 4 people who wanted to watch it and be inevitably disappointed. And then I thought, like, a few days later, I was like, I was gonna do... Oh, shit. So, sorry about that. I completely forgot. That is my bad. Yeah. Battles and stuff. I'll go over some of the things that I've been doing. Well, it's mainly one thing. Oh, look, it's not working. What are the odds of that? Well, they did get hacked yesterday. Because I was having a look and, they had a little, Ursaring sprite, and it was like, bear with us. It's like, oh, it's so funny. Oh, I get it. Oh, come on. Yeah. Basically, what I've spent my entire week doing is breeding and training my fucking team, really. People have been quite helpful. Yeah, I got a lot of shit off trades and stuff like that. I do still have some, reasonable IV Pokemon that, I'm hanging on to. Like, I have a 5 IV Shellos, but I'm probably going to hold on to that one just in case I feel like making another one, another Gastro or something. Are you serious? Will you just choose the cocking name, man? Unless it's doing the other thing, in which case I haven't been on for a while, so it kind of auto-logs you out. It's just like, oh, I don't know! Really? Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Showdown. You can do it. I believe in you to a vague degree. No, it doesn't pick my name. Alright, let's try that then. Oh, that's what it's doing now, Can I play match now? Please? Come on. I entered the thing. Let me do stuff. Oh my god. Let me play the game! I'll refresh it again! Isn't this so much fun? Anyway, yeah, I spent literally most of my week fucking breeding my team. There you go. It's pretty much done. I'm just leveling the guys up, getting the moves that I need. There are a few things that I had to make allowances for, which is Gastro can't get Earth Power in 6th Gen because, oh, no move tutors! Blah, like fucking arseholes. Pharaoh's fine. Tentacruel's got, I think I'm going to put either Sludge Bomb or Ice Beam instead of Giga Drain. Probably Sludge Bomb for fucking Rotoms. Rotom Heat, I can't get Pain Split, so I'm going to have to go with the Resto Chesto set, which I'm not exactly overly enthused about, because I do quite like Pain Split on Rotom, but I don't know. Gyarados is fine, except I'm going to have to run Stone Edge instead of Bounce, but I don't care about that. I've run Stone Edge before, and it works perfectly well when it hits. And Haxorus is about the same, so there you go. Those are the only few changes I've had to make. Ludwig did ask me on Skype how my team was doing, and I did miss that because he had gone by the time I noticed. So, there we go. That's why I didn't respond to you, Ludwig. Oh, God. Not the Togekiss! No! I fucking hate Togekiss! Why won't it die? Just, jump in a hole and be killed, Togekiss, you stupid fucking arsehole. I predict Rotom. It's always Rotom. Gastro. Oh, Tyranitar. Oh, good for you. Well then, let's go to... He's just gonna go to Gliscor, isn't he? Blah. Anyway, yeah. So, team's nearly done. I'm just training out the last few guys, and then, hopefully, sometime this weekend, I'll actually have a proper battle! Oh, that'll be fun! Yes, it will! So, look forward to that, people of the world. I really want to predict the switch to Gliscor. I really do. Or maybe although he might just kick my butt. Although, if he's a Stealth Rock set. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Ice Beam. Come on then. Go to Gliscor. Be a good boy. Go to Gliscor. Go on. You're gonna do it. Maybe. Hopefully. The other thing is, I was sort of doing a little bit of preparation for, but today I had my first driving test. Apparently I was reasonably okay. I got used to steering the fucking thing relatively quickly. And I didn't stall. I did not stall. I was reasonably surprised. I did not stall at all, so I was relatively happy with that. So yeah. Ah, really? I would have gone fucking Earth Power. What are you doing, you lunatic? If I wasn't over-predicting like an idiot, I would have gone Earth Power. I don't quite understand your switch there, sir. Your logic makes no sense to me. There's your logic. Oh well, it paid off for him. I figured he'd go SD or something, but he didn't feel like it, so bleh. What do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? I suppose from a technical stand, actually, my technical is physically defensive. Bring it on, punk. Bring it on. Hopefully. Unless he's running EQ. Then that'd be awful. But we'll see how we go on that one. I don't know what adaptability Lucario runs. I know it's probably got Bullet Punch, Close Combat, Extreme Speed, probably for other things. I don't know. Some vague dark move of some description, probably Crunch, so Crunch is probably his best thing to hit me with, and physically defensive technical should just nom that. What item doth thou have? Oh, he's got lefties! Shit! That's not good. He's probably going to go he's probably got Hidden Power 5 for, old Pharaoh Slag. Probably. Yeah, like I said, I had my driving test today, and it is just nerve-wrackingly awful. You're so nervous, and I have to say, I've never really kind of been in that experience where you have to do like 17,000 different things at once, and because my brain is very special, as I'm sure at least some of you all know, my brain doesn't do massive amounts of multitasking, and I get cluster headache, so after it, I was like, oh, this is horrible, I'm done. I would really like Gastrodon here, but I don't have Gastrodon because, I don't know, some fucking Lucario beat the shit out of it. There you go. That's about where I'm at with stuff, so hopefully things should be happy. What the fuck? Huh. Well, that's different. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Tentacruel and Rapid Spin because Stealth Rocks suck and they're annoying me and I don't like them. I figured he was going to Wisp, but there you go. I have never seen a Reflect Rotom before. Good for you, sir. Good for you. I do have Giga Drain if push comes to shove, but I get the feeling I'm not really going to be able to use that because he's probably going to Volt Switch into Tyranitar, I'd guess. I don't know. I would assume so. This isn't exactly going well. He has rather a good scummy team. Yeah, I suppose one of the things that I did want to do over the week was actually give, I don't know, my opinion on some of the things in X and Y, now that I've actually had time to get used to the game and bond with it, if you will. Ugh. Like I said, I think we're all fairly agreed that, you know, the story's grand. Well, actually, no, not the story, what was it about? The graphics are grand, rather. You know, we all like the graphics, there's no doubt in that. But story is fucking awful. I'm fairly certain we're all in agreement on that one as well. The story is absolute dog wank. I don't know what it is like on Y. I have been told that it is slightly different on Y, so good for it. But on X, it's fucking atrocious, and whoever wrote the story should just be ashamed of themselves. They just haven't tried. It's fucking terrible. That's just the long and short of it, unfortunately. It is absolute pinnacle of shit. Yeah, I figured you were going to be here at some point, you fucking pain in the arse. I don't really know how to deal with Gliscor. I really don't. I suppose I could always just, there's Gyarados. Actually, he's probably got Toxic. All of them have Toxic. Oh, great, he's a subset. Even better! I wish I'd gone to Gyarados now. Well, he could be sub-SD. You never know. No, he's torn. Oh, God, that's even fucking worse. Although, what set could he possibly fucking have? Sub-Taunt? I'm assuming Toxic is part of this set. Just generally assume. Alright, he's probably going to go for another sub. Or he's going to switch. Oh, he switched! Oh, Lucario! Oh, bring it on, bitch! Gyarados will say no, unless you have Thunder Punch for some bizarre fucking reason. Wouldn't put it past him. In fact, I remember one that had Thunder Punch. Oh, I don't really want to do this anymore. This has suddenly gone from a brilliant idea to stupid. He would probably go into Wash Face. I don't really want to go into Haxorus though. Go to Haxorus. Oh yeah, there we go. Suck on that. Now I can start spamming EQs, although he's probably going to switch out. And the Glizz go. No, he didn't. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Good job. The only reason I'm using this thing is because it fucks Rotom Wash in the face. The only reason. I'm just going to go Superpower. You're probably going to go into Gliscor. Yeah, figured, but I don't really have anything better to do, and I don't know. I get something on him, so I don't know. That's the thing. Cool, blimey. Yeah, anyway, getting back to it. Off topic. I love me some off topic, though. Oh, I do. Yeah, we're all quite happy with the graphics. We all love the graphics. It was a massive step up from 5th gen, which pretty fucking meh when we get down to it, wasn't it? Really? No one really liked the graphics in 5th gen. It was just, the sprites were not great. But, well, some of them were alright, I suppose, but we all know that they weren't that great. But like I say, the story is absolute dog wank. Oh, he's got EQ, rather. What? You have Toxic. I know you have Toxic. The Toxic is so biblically obvious. I just kind of want to bait him into Rotom, to be honest. He's going to go to Lucario, isn't he? Yeah, figured. Oh, shit. That hit a crap ton. Nice, Pharaoh. Nice. I like that. There are a few things that I have major problems with, though. Like, I'm sorry, but whoever, like, the super training, I've said before and I'll say it again, grand idea, okay? It was a neat little thing, and I'm sure it made all the people there happy, and, you know, it's a nice nod to the actual proper fans, not the 8-year-old tits, who, you know, actually give a shit and actually want to breed Pokemon on their game and stuff, and it provides a slightly easier way of leveling your stuff up, or EV training your stuff. Grand. But, when you get down to it, as people have pointed out, oh, fucking shit, he actually, oh god, okay, Iron Barb, save my life. Don't go close combat. Thank you! Bye! Yeah. As people have pointed out, when you get down to it, hordes are amazing things, and you can use a horde, and he's gonna fucking pain spit. Yeah, you can use a horde, and, well, yeah, hordes give you, like, 50... Oh, he didn't pain split. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. At least he's gonna fucking die. I'll take the burn, I don't mind too much. Yeah, hordes will get you, like, 50... Is it 50 EVs per horde? Sometimes 60? And what does the super training get you? Is it, like, 4, maybe? That's shit. So, you know, if you maximise it with Pokerus and power items and stuff, then you can make hordes just better in every single way. So, I'm not going to lie, the super training, it was a nice try, and it's a nifty little mini-game, whatever, but no, really. It needed something a bit extra, it didn't get something a bit extra. I mean, if they wanted to make it easy, then they would say, you know, you should be able to specify it, or it should cost money or something. It should be more... Okay, you know, you've, how do I want to word that? It should really just be you have to sort of pay money for it, and the amount of EVs you want from a thing, you should have to pay a certain amount of money for. I think that makes a little bit more sense than having to get these fucking punching bags and then do that bullshit, and it's just like, this is dumb, fuck this. You know? Because horde training is just easier and better, and far more efficient, so, yeah. Isn't great, but, you know, at least they tried. However, the half-witted chimp donkey anus man who thought, hey guys, we're gonna make this really grand, you know, sort of EV training system. How should we show these budding new players who might want to get into EV training how they're doing with their EV training? I know. Let's have a little chart thing that show fuck. I can't even remember what fucking shape it is anymore. Hexagon, probably. Let's just have that and show how they're doing. It's just like, okay, but this doesn't really tell them much. Should we put the numbers that they have, in EV so they can just check quickly? No! Who needs that? They can just look at this pointless little chart, and that'll tell them all they need to know about how many EVs they have. It's like, no, it fucking doesn't! Doesn't tell me anything! Like, the information gained on that little chart thing is that you have something, and he just rage quit, right? Because why did you go EQ a Gliscor, you dozy idiot? No, the only thing that can be gained from that little chart thing and the fucking basic training is you have EVs in stuff. And in the grand scheme of things, when it comes down to us, like, as a community, we kind of want a bit more, precision. Like, some people run a little bit of speed to outspeed other, it's like same sets. You can't tell that from this little shitty chart. It doesn't tell you anything. It's like, oh, I have a little bit of speed. How much speed? Fantastic. Thanks a lot for that. It's just like, God, whoever designed it is a fucking moron. Ugh. Yeah, there's that. That really annoys me, granted. Like I say, the super training and the basic training, they tried, but it wasn't executed very well. But with time, and if they keep trying to implement it, maybe it could work better. And maybe EV training will become easier. And maybe it'll encourage newer players to stop jumping on this and, try and actually do the stuff. Oh, cheers for going into your crest, man. That's nice. Thank you. I don't know what he's going to do, though. So yeah, I think that's one thing. But no, the one thing that pisses me off more than anything else in the entire fucking game, like legit, the game is really good. I think we're all fairly agreed on that at this point. Game Freak have done a pretty jolly good job on that. I'm not going to argue with that. But what fucking spanner, what demented monkey brain idiot keeps looking at the guy who tells you your IVs and thinks, hey, you know what? He can just say random stuff and that'll be enough. No! Saying my Pokemon is outstanding doesn't tell me what its fucking IVs are! The only reason it works in this gen is because if you get a Pokemon from, if you get like a Ditto or something from the Friend Safari, it's gonna have 2 IVs automatically. That's how you know it works. That's, if you don't look at guys and stuff, you're just a random player and you want to start getting into breeding, what he says is useless. Absolutely, positively, 100% useless. Alright, he says, oh, this stat is unbeatable. And that effectively comes down to, okay, this is the best stat you can get. This is a 31 or a 30 IV. Good. Grand. That tells, that's the only thing he communicates. Other than that, unless you look at a guide, it's just like, oh, this is fantastic. It's like, whoopee. What does that mean exactly? It's like, I don't know. It's good. Okay, but what does that mean? I don't know. It's good. Like, okay, but what reference do I have to go on that it's good? Oh, is it nothing? Oh, it's nothing, isn't it? Oh, God, wow. Like, I'm sure some of you are like, oh, we don't really care, whatever, it's just a thing or whatever. But it's like legit, if you wanted to have if you wanted to have the guy in there, that's grand, If you want to put him really far away from the daycare like a bunch of cocks, by all means. If that's what makes you feel better and helps you sleep at night, Game Freak, go for it. But tell the guy who decides what he says to pull his head out of his arse and just, he can say the outstanding stuff and he can say, oh, this stat is unbeatable, that's fine. But it needs numbers to communicate how good it is. It really does. Oh, it's just like what fucking donkey-headed child thought, yeah, you could just say some stuff and it'll be grand. Oh, shit. This is awful. Yeah, probably lost. I'm gonna have to make a desperate manoeuvre here. Alright, Pharaoh, take the hit. Unless he has fire punch, in which case, balls, really. Just balls. Oh, he's smart! No! You whore! You called my bluff. I pretty much lose. Unless Gyarados lives this like a beast, which I have severe doubts. I love you, Gyarados, but it's a +2 Charizard. I don't have much faith. Alright, well, he won. Fair enough. Oh well. Life goes on. Anyway, yeah, getting back to it, alright? Just... I probably should have stayed in with Tentacruel, actually. Whatever. Blah. You know, just... They really should have just made it so he said a number, okay? They really should have done. It makes far more sense, and again, you know, if it's sort of like, well, you know, we don't want the younger players to get confused by what this strange man is saying, and all these numbers, it's just like, okay, but you've already got the guy saying it's outstanding, its potential is outstanding, or this is the best you can get, alright? You couple that with numbers, and I'm pretty certain, you know, little kids will be like, oh, cool, 31 IVs, the best I can get, great. It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. Ah! That fucking Galvantula. I know what you're gonna do, you piece of shit. Unless he leads with Greninja, in which case different things happen. I don't want to lead with Gastrodon, though, because if he does lead with Galvantula, then he's going to ruin it. With fucking Energy Ball. He might leave with no, he wouldn't leave with Genesect. What am I talking about? Why would he leave with Genesect? Alright, I'll leave with Rotom. We'll see how we go. Alright then. Overheat. Good for you. But yeah, that's just my gripe. That is literally, like, I mean, the EV training is missed potential. That's what I'll mark it down at. It is missed potential. It could have been so much fucking more. But the fucking stupid, moronic, retarded EV, or, yeah, IV guy is not missed potential. It's sheer, dumbfounded stupidity. Like, how fucking hard is it to realise that people actually need a definitive number? And if you actually want to go find out the definitive number after you've bred your Pokemon, an old donkey-headed twat face will be like, oh, it's outstanding, it's fantastic, oh, can I have sex with it? No, okay. Then you have to go to the Battle Institute, and you have to use that in a way for which it wasn't intended. But why? Why should I have to dick around? Why can't you just have the idiot just say what it is? And before you say, well, it's done now, we'll have to wait for the next game. No! No, it fucking won't. You want to know why we won't have to wait for the next game? Because Nintendo or Game Freak have already updated the fucking game twice. Shit, he's not scarfed. Wait. Oh, he was life-orbed and I just wasn't paying attention. See, this is what happens when I go on rants. This is what happens. I miss important and slightly crucial details like the Victini isn't scarfed. Ah. Game Freak ruined everything. Let's go to Gastro. Oh dear. I'm surprised he isn't running Thunder, actually. I suppose he doesn't want to mess. Fair enough. Makes sense, I suppose. If you have Energy Ball, that is like the freakiest fucking coverage in the world. Go into Salamence. Go into Salamence. Salamence is your friend. But yeah, like, you've got to go to the Battle Institute and you've got to fucking abuse some stupid mechanic of that, and it's just awful and dumb. Like I say, because it auto levels your Pokemon to 50 no matter what level they are. You know, you can actually look at it and then you can go plug it into an IV calculator and then you can find out your fucking IVs. I mean, they're trying to keep kids, you know, interested in the game for longer. I'd assume they are because they put in the fucking EV training mechanic. So why have they made it the IV training or IV breeding so fucking hard? It makes absolutely, positively no sense whatsoever. And I don't understand why they bothered to fuck around with it. I mean, like I say, like actually getting the eggs and stuff isn't that inconvenient. All right, I'll grant you that, but just, you know, finding out what your shit is beyond it's amazing is dumb and ludicrous. So that's just my problem and my beef with it. I don't know. It's just depressing, all right. But other than the small gripes, I mean, the other thing is there are a lot of really small, finicky little problems with it. Like, the bike controls really get on my nerves. Like, when you're in Lumio City, that is the most fucking stupid camera control in the world. Alright? Like, just... I get that, you know, they wanted to have some value control of the camera, because if you sort of double back on yourself or something, then it's going to get really confusing really fucking fast. Grand. But this, you know, the D-pad and the analog stick controls both the bike and the camera. I don't know about you, but I'd kind of like it if the camera was smart enough to fucking do what it needed to do. What is it? Why do I have to try and control? Like, it only moves the camera when you stop, and, you know, you might not mean to stop, you might want to be turning. It's just like, for fuck's sake. God, you build this ginormous fucking city and you can't even get that right. Oh god, I'm a twat. Fucking Protean. Inconveniencing me since October, I suppose. I suppose Ferrothorn will have to deal with this. Probably not, but it's worth a go. Oh, wow, you took Iron Barbs down. I didn't know. I did not know. But yeah, that's about long and short of it. Like I say, you know, some of the, you know, finer details of the game are really fucking inconvenient. It's really frustrating as well. But it is still a good game, granted. But I think with a little bit of, you know, like, polish, it could be a really, really good game. I think my other main problem with it, getting past, like, the actual gameplay and game mechanics of it, is that it's a bit lifeless. It's lacking soul, is how I would put it. It is really very lacking in soul. You might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about, you fucking raving lunatic? Well, the way I look at it, yeah, I've spoken in detail about the Mega Evolutions and how disappointed they genuinely made me. Like, they really... When you get past the flash and the big glowing, oh, it's amazing glowing ball of epic awesomeness, it's just like, what the fuck is this? Alright, you've got these Pokemon that aren't really better than a lot of their counterparts. Oh, what the fuck kind of crazy mix are you running, boy? Still though, this provides me with an avenue to go in. Let's go, Haxorus. Show me that bulk, boy. Show me that bulk. I need at least 2 DDs. You failed me, Haxorus. You failed me dearly. I'm so disappointed. I put all my faith in you and that's how you repay me? You whore! Oh well. I suppose this is as good an avenue as I'm probably never going to get to recover with Gastrodon, because he'll probably kill me. Yeah, I figured he'd kill me. This is stupid! You'll burn, you whore! Stop being so fucking good! Ugh. Whatever. What's done is done. I've lost anyway. That Lucaris is going to come in and flatten me. Oh dear. Like I say, the Megas are just kind of soulless and lifeless. And, you know, some guy put it like, you know, oh, it's Game Freak's usual trolling. It's what they do, you know, they're just wankers. You should kind of be used to it by now. Like, but that's the thing, it doesn't seem like it's Game Freak trolling. Game Freak trolling is slightly more... something than what the Megas, you know? Like, Game Freak trolling is just sort of mild inconveniences, where you just know that one of the people at fucking Game Freak was like, blah, that was annoying, blah. It's just like, really? You cunt. Oh wow, I actually could have switched to Tentacruel. Oh well. Now, time to predict the switch to Greninja! No, you bastard! Damn you, Giga Drain, you did nothing! Oh well. It was worth a go. If I had predicted that switch, I'd be like, yeah, there'd still be no hope, but it'd been worth a try. But yeah, and it's just, you know, like, yeah, some guy was like, yeah, you know, it seems like Game Freak trolling, but when you get down to it, it doesn't seem like trolling, because trolling would mean that they imparted some kind of effort into making them stupid. And for a few of them, it does seem like they did that. Like, Mega Amphi is just, you know, Mega Amphi kind of midlife crisis, rock and roll. Sort of like, yeah, I got this really long hair, and I've got these weird red balls in my hair, and now I'm gonna go out and buy a Porsche, and then my children would be disappointed in me. That's what you get from Mega Amphi, okay? But not from a lot of them, alright? You don't quite see that, you know. If it was trolling, they'd have done it a lot, I don't know, more subtly, whereas it's really just in your face how crap most of them are. It really is. So, I don't know. I mean, there have been a lot of discussions about whether they're good, whether they're bad, you know, is there a massive problem, it's just... I don't think I don't think all of them are massively shit. I mean, like I say, there are a few really fucking brilliant ones. Like, Zardex, it's fantastic. I love Zardex. I'll always love Zardex. But on the other hand, you get things like Burnett, where they just didn't care. They didn't try. His sprite looks absolutely stupid. I'm sorry, I'm gonna rag on Burnett again. He's fucking awful, okay? His sprite looks fucking terrible. I don't like his sprite in the slightest. I think he looks stupid and pointless. Okay? Like, grab hands. What's with the grab hands, alright? I don't understand the grab hands. You're trying to make things look epic and you give it grab hands. With the grab hands! Don't understand. Fucking Talonflame. Talonflame's so good. It is deceptively good. Like, you look at its tag and think, oh, fuck it, there are quicker things out there who do it better, but it's just like, nah, mate, with Braybird, Flare Blitz, this fucker is stupid. It's ballistically good. Fortunately, if I'm correct, Rotom Heat should have it for lunch, but there you go. But yeah, like I say, again, yeah, they just haven't paid attention. Like, what they really should have looked at is looked at its moveset and thought, oh, hey! You know, this thing is quite clearly got tons of special moves, and, you know, not that great a physical move pool. You know, we should not really boost its attack. You know, we should boost its special attack a bit more. It also has Calm Mind. It's far more fucking suited to being a bloody special attacker. It makes far more sense when you look at it. But no, they're like, why boost its attack by 80, base 80, something like that, that'd do. Keep him happy. You know, it's not late, like, it's not late, well, trolling. I think trolling would have implied something, you know, kind of smart or clever. Like, I'd say Mega Chompy's kind of trolling. It's like, yeah, base 170 attack, don't look at his speed though, blah. Like I say, it's just lazy, it's just half-arsed. That's where the problems lie. He's gonna go for a U-turn, isn't he? I hate these teams. I could go into Pharaoh, but Pharaoh is Pharaoh and Pharaoh is money. I'm gonna go for a cover. What? Fucking Ironhead? Are you okay. What the fuck are you running Ironhead for? I've seen a few of these physical sets, and I don't understand. I suppose it does actually genuinely get really good physical attack, and it does get things like Blaze Kick for reasons unknown. I mean, does that thing look like it really wants to set its foot on fire and try and kick you with it? Fuck, no it doesn't. What would you do with that? I'm so confused! Why would you forfeit? You're probably gonna win! Whatever, man. You know, like I say, that is like my biggest disappointment. Like, you know, the Ivy guy is shit, alright? He's just dog shit. But he's dog shit because of some stupid wanker who just couldn't be asked to tell him to say a fucking number. Just update the game! It will take you 10 seconds! Please, Game Freak, just make him say the fucking numbers! So I don't have to go to your stupid Battle Institute and then have a look in it in there, and then plug the stats into a fucking IV calculator, and then I get the stats that I could have gotten, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, if you'd have just given them to me! Yeah, the Megas is just the most disappointing thing, especially when it was, and you know, the graphics are grand, but you know, they touted that into the ground, and then they obviously thought, wow, we need, you know, not everyone's going to appreciate the graphics. We need something big and cool and awesome. It's just like, Megas, yeah, Mega Charizard, woo, yeah, Megazord X, yeah, this is awesome. It's just like, not really. All of them are already bad. I don't know, it just seems like that's just what it seems to me. It's half-assed. I mean, like I say, I suppose you could probably put the IV guy down to the vehicle patrolling, because, you know, he's far away from the breeding place, alright? That's just inconvenient. That is a little bit of trolling. But when you look at all the Megas, you look at all the Pokemon, it looks like what they did was they looked at all the cool stuff. Like Lucario, everyone loves Lucario. Garchomp, big roar dragon, blah. Gyarados, big water snake of doom. Zard X, Zard Y, you know. They looked at all the cool looking Pokemon and they're like, more attack, more defense, redraw the sprite, give it 9 bollocks, shove it out the door. It's just like, thanks. You couldn't spend 10 minutes looking at it and thinking, you know, maybe if we looked at it from a different point of view, we could do this. I mean, that's what, again, Zard X, Zard Y. Both have really good move pools, physical and special. Well, Zard in general, really. So they made 2. You know, that's, like, really cool design. You know, one is completely balls-to-the-wall physical attacking. It works with DD. It gets Roost. It changes its type, and it suits a more offensive type, you know, for physical. Whereas the special one is like, oh, it gets Air Slash, which makes a whole lot more sense. And Drought means its Fire Blast is through the fucking roof. And it gets Solar Beam, so it can actually combat water types. It's like, this is good! This is intelligent design! This helps! Alright? Just bolting, like, an extra 80 base power onto a Pokemon doesn't really make it that much better. It can, but if you're clever with it, you can make it awesome. And that's my problem. And that's where I will end, because I've moaned about it far too long. I'm always going to moan about the Megas. Mainly because it's been a while since I've already done one, and I think I was moving on to Absol next, last I remember, so yeah, Absol will be next, I suppose, but yeah, it's just dumb, man, and it's, like, seriously, people are petitioning for shit, okay, can we please just make a petition so that they just make the IV guy tell the stats, just please! It's so dumb! Like, why do I have to spend an extra 10 minutes because some wanker at Game Freak couldn't take 5 seconds to just say, oh, he can say it's outstanding and, you know, this stat is amazing, but let's just cement that. Let's just say it's 31, or it's 30, or it's 30. I mean, that's another thing, alright? When it boosts it up to level 50, it can be 31, it can also be 30. You don't fucking know, because the wanker doesn't fucking tell you! It's just like, ah! I want to stab him. I want to stab him so much. I really do. I can deal with the stupid EV training because the Horde thing is just, it's there. It's a way of remedying it. You shouldn't really have to use it that way, but it is a better way of doing it. But the IV guy, there is no defending that man. He is evil. I hope he does. I hope Terry smites him down. Anyway, there is one little extra thing. I do plan on hopefully maybe trying to do a sort of like mini New Year's special or New Year's Eve. You know, I'll upload it on one of those 2 days because I do feel kind of bad I didn't get a 12 Days of Christmas out, and I really like doing the 12 Days of Christmas. So hopefully I'll have I should have enough time to breed another little team because Robonica Sexy has sort of not got me interested in VGC, but interested in the VGC style. Like, I wouldn't go to actual competitions, but like the 2v2 style with no duplicate or no no duplicate items. I really like that. It's like interesting. You've got to apply stuff in different ways. So I might make a little team for that. Terry might get a new minion. We'll see how we go. I've got some ideas. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Peace. And Fire Red will be uploaded too.